Welcome to Wealth Wisdom. If you have ambitions to achieve financial success, please leave yes in the comment, and we are here to help you obtain insight and build wealth. The book we are going to share today is Level Up by Rob Dial. Elevate your life. Are you at a standstill in life, fully aware of your aspirations, but seemingly glued in place, unable to make a move? Ever find your days fading away in a blur of Netflix marathons and TikTok scrolls, with your progress meter stuck at zero? Don't worry, it's a boat in which many people find themselves. But here's some news for you: this sharing to level up is about to become your new best friend. Packed with psychology nuggets and actionable wisdom, it can help you get to the root causes of inaction and transform your well-meaning intentions into triumphant actions. So if you're ready to stop the endless loop of and start crafting the life you've always imagined, it's time to dive in. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, but they were laying bricks every hour. Let's start laying yours. It's time to focus, act, and, you guessed it, level up. Before we continue, if you are interested in this topic, please consider subscribing and give us a thumb up. Let's continue. The reasons behind your inaction. You're on a treasure hunt, map in hand, but somehow you keep wandering in circles. Despite your best intentions, you just can't seem to take the right steps toward that X that marks the spot. What's leading you astray? From the heart of this mystery, three culprits emerge: fear, the stories you tell yourself, and a lack of clear goals. First, let's talk about fear, an emotion as natural as breathing, yet often the biggest barrier to success. Yes, fear may be natural, but most fears are learned, not innate. There are 5 common intellectual fears that commonly trip people up: fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of success, being perceived as a fraud, and abandonment. These fears conjure up daunting, painful visions of futures that will likely never exist. To overcome your fears, the trick is to see them for what they truly are: mere illusions. By recognizing them as such, you can convert them from stumbling blocks to stepping stones. Ask yourself what future pain you're avoiding. Are you scared your business will fail? Or you'll go broke? Or you'll lose the people you love once you become successful? So what? Take action anyway. Let fear show you where your comfort zone ends, then push past that boundary, taking small but significant steps to expand your zone. This is where growth happens, where freedom lies. Aside from fear, what also keeps you from taking action is the narrative you've woven about yourself over the years, an identity crafted from a tapestry of past experiences. This narrative can be a powerful dictator of what you believe you can or cannot do, often keeping you tethered to a version of yourself that no longer serves your aspirations. The key to breaking free? Embark on actions that may feel foreign at first, but are steps toward the future you want. Even if it feels like a charade initially, these actions will gradually coalesce into a new identity, one that aligns with the life you yearn for. Picture yourself, just for a day, living as your ideal self. Each action, each decision, brings you a step closer to that reality. Finally, the third thing that prevents you from taking action is your lack of clear goals. Yes, you might have aspirations, but are they clear enough? Vague goals like losing weight or earning more lack the specificity needed for true achievement. Be more specific. How much weight do you want to release? How much money do you want to see in your bank account? To clarify your goals, nail down your passions. It's not hard to stay inspired to achieve your goals when you're passionate about them. But how do you know what you're passionate about? Engage in a heartfelt dialogue with yourself on 4 key points: what you love, what you're good at, what you can get paid for, and what the world needs. Look for overlap between these 4 areas. That's your ikigai, your purpose for being. This is what will pull you toward accomplishing what you aim for. Once you get a clear understanding of your goals, prioritize them like you would other necessities in life. Lastly, let's not underestimate the power of visualization. It's like a secret weapon, tricking your brain into believing your goals are easily within reach. Visualization involves immersing yourself in a future scenario, using all 5 senses to make it feel real, achievable. This practice not only normalizes your dreams, but also elevates your standards, much like an athlete breaking once unthinkable records. Incorporate visualization into your daily routine, and watch as what once seemed impossible starts to feel surprisingly attainable. So, now that you've uncovered the reasons behind your inaction, it's time to move forward and learn how to move from mere dreaming to dynamic doing. Strategies to take effective action. Imagine embarking on a journey to a place you've always dreamed of visiting. The excitement is palpable, but there's more to it than just setting off. To reach this dream destination, you need to understand and master a few essential elements. Let's begin with direction. Knowing where you want to go is the cornerstone of any successful venture. It's like having a compass that always points to your true north. Without direction, speed is meaningless. You could be moving quickly, but when doing so in the wrong direction, you won't get where you want to be. Now, let's talk action. Actions are the steps you take on your journey. Think of them as small, daily tasks that move you closer to your goal. These micro-actions make you better 1% each day. And while that doesn't sound like much, over time, these small increments compound into something substantial. Each week, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what should I start, stop, and continue doing to stay on course? Time plays a critical role, too. We often seek immediate gratification, but real change is a long game. It requires consistency and patience. It's a choice between short-term comfort and long-term gain. Think of it as investing in your future self, in areas like health, finances, and relationships. Remember, easy choices now often lead to a hard life later, and vice versa. Now comes the tricky part, distractions. The modern world is brimming with them. From the allure of social media to the buzz of your phone, distractions are the thieves of time and focus. The key? Become acutely aware of these distractions and manage them strategically. Create an environment that nurtures productivity. Simple steps like removing distractions from your workspace, putting away your phone, or finding some alone time can have a profound impact. Remember, willpower is finite. Design your surroundings to foster the behaviors that lead to success. After getting rid of the distractions, momentum is now your ally. It's the key to getting things done. Start your day with small wins. Get up when the alarm goes off, make your bed, do your morning routine, focus on the top 3 most important tasks, and avoid looking at your phone in the morning. Then, boost your energy by getting enough sleep, light, strategic eating/fasting, and hydration. It also helps to align your tasks with your peak energy levels, and remember to take breaks. These practices help build a rhythm, preventing burnout and enhancing productivity. Last, focus is your superpower. It's the linchpin of productivity. Various techniques can be employed to sharpen this skill. The Pomodoro technique advocates 25-minute concentrated work intervals, followed by brief breaks. Bright, natural lighting and a quiet or musically conducive environment can also significantly enhance focus. Additionally, having an accountability partner can greatly boost your commitment and follow-through. Physical movement and exercise play a vital role in stimulating the brain and maintaining momentum, too. Finally, brief exposure to cold water can provide a quick boost in motivation. By consistently practicing these techniques, you'll strengthen your mental focus muscles, making you less prone to distraction and more engaged in your tasks. In essence, achieving your goals is a journey that requires knowing your destination, clearing the path of distractions, starting with manageable steps to build momentum, and honing your focus to maintain daily productivity. With these elements in play, you're not just dreaming of your destination, you're actively moving toward it. Techniques to create sustained action. Picture your path to achievement as climbing a mountain. Understanding why you're stuck at base camp and then taking small steps to reach the top is a great start. However, it's the steady and continuous effort to ascend that actually leads to the summit. That's exactly what your journey towards success is. You first need to know the reasons behind your inaction and then start taking micro-actions to reach your goals. But the process doesn't stop there. You need to figure out how to keep your momentum going, too. The answer lies in harnessing the power of consistency and making your brain work for you through developing habits and leveraging the mind's neuroplasticity and dopamine. Let's dive into the concept of consistency. Think of it not just as a trait but as a skill you can cultivate by doing the things you've committed to, even when you don't feel like it. This is where discipline plays a crucial role, pushing you to move beyond your comfort zone and going that extra 1%. Consistency also involves developing daily rituals that align with your goals. These small, mundane actions might seem trivial, like reading a few pages every day or meditating for 10 minutes, but they compound over time, leading to monumental changes. The key is to focus on these microactions, not on achieving perfection. After all, perfectionism often hinders progress. Now, consider the power of habits. They help you operate on autopilot, simplifying your life and freeing up your precious mental energy. To cultivate positive habits, start by auditing your existing ones and identifying which serve you and which don't. Replace detrimental habits with keystone habits, those that have a ripple effect of positivity on other aspects of your life. Make sure to focus on only one keystone habit for 100 days until it sticks. It's also helpful to adopt the practice of habit stacking, in which you attach a new habit to an already established one. Standards are key, too. They're the minimum acceptable level that defines the life you lead. By raising your standards, you pave the way for new habits to flourish, aligning them with your evolving identity and goals. Beyond the realms of consistency and habit formation, your brain holds the key to effortlessly sustaining actions that propel you toward your goals. One such thing you need to take advantage of is the brain's ability to adapt and change, known as neuroplasticity. It allows you to rewire your mind through focused effort and repeated actions. There are 3 types of neuroplasticity: passive plasticity, which occurs more easily in childhood, maladaptive plasticity from traumatic events, and adaptive plasticity, which you can cultivate actively. To use adaptive plasticity, engage in deliberate practice, step out of your comfort zone, and embrace mistakes to stimulate your brain to evolve. This is further solidified by sleep, which allows these new skills to become ingrained. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation, is another pivotal player in this journey. By celebrating small victories, you trigger dopamine release. So to make the process enjoyable and sustainable, strive to create a steady stream of dopamine hits throughout the journey, not just at the end. This means setting action-based goals. Celebrate when you finish one workout, not when you lose weight. Reward yourself when you read 10 pages, not when you finish the entire book. This approach keeps you motivated and in love with the process, ensuring that you stick to your habits. But be aware of the need for adaptation. Keep varying your rewards to maintain that dopamine rush. Indeed, the path to success isn't just about big leaps, it's about the accumulation of small, consistent steps. By training your brain to work for you, developing positive habits, and leveraging neuroplasticity and dopamine, you'll set yourself up for a transformative journey. That's the end of today's sharing. If you like our content, please give us a thumb up and share it with your friends. See you next time.